Yeah, good. The weather's nice. Want a beer? No, me. The theme song this time. Huh? Boys, families, and what? Couches. And couches. And couches.
We should really start having Scientology Anonymous barbecue. We just
Brown chicken burger. Wow, wow, wow.
It's no stranger to breaking up family. What's that supposed to be?
Censored.
Huh?
This is my censor bar.
Your censor bar. Yeah, that's a good show. Oh, dude. There you go. You know, I'm just going to protest and stuff. Why y'all high? I'm not high.
Only the ones who know maskers.
Huh?
Only the ones who know this guy.
I'm really shy.
You're my favorite Scientologist. You're the only one that's actually like talked to us.
Yeah, we were talking about you earlier about how much of a cool guy you are. You're the only one that actually talks.
Let me ask you a question. This is just one of my things, right? So you guys are anonymous, right? So technically. So, but you also see, I mean, just from talking to the ones I talked to like last time, it seems like you're like Christians.
I'm not.
Some are.
It's very.
No?
All
denominations.
I'm not even religious. I'm an atheist.
But you realize that. You seem religious. But you seem more Christian.
We got people from different backgrounds all over.
We're not protesting your beliefs, we're protesting the human rights
The organization.
Okay, now we get somewhere. You're protesting the human rights violation.
Yes. We don't care about the beliefs. I mean, you're free to believe whatever you want.
believe whatever
you want.
For instance,
There you go. All right.
For
so,
instance, you could go
that
to
makes
the
sense.
free zone instead of the Church of Scientology, follow the same beliefs for free and not be extorted.
Someone shouldn't be designated a squirrel because they can get their information without having to pay.
I don't think that's. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so you can get all
I don't think that's the case because there are books in libraries, right? That you can go and get your
Exactly, but it
information.
shouldn't be that the distribution of these books is getting arrested for it.
And there's people giving out the secret documents online, and they're getting sued. And I mean,
religious checks for.
Well, I mean that's the same thing as for. I mean, you do have what censorship and artistic rights as well. I mean, if you're an artist, right, and that's the same thing with iTunes, right?
yeah, but that's music versus like.
Well,
they
it's still
believe the
copyrights,
truth
though,
is.
right? I mean, that's a legal issue. It's not really.
That people who are part of a religion shouldn't have to pay to learn what their religion is really about. Like that their
How you
religious
figure
text
that?
should be able to be accessed for free.
Man, I was.
Most religions have ready access to that information
Yeah.
because they want to help their members and not restrict their members.
Look at the
Wait,
free
wait,
zone
wait,
religion.
wait. I agree. Now, I also was raised Catholic, went to Catholic school. My kids are in Catholic school, right?
What's up, guys?
Now, also, Scientology is not denominational. You can be any religion at all.
Which
and
is
still
actually
be.
something that they only came up with about
It's
not
always
too
been
long
like
ago.
that.
No, it hasn't.
It's always-
If you look at the documents, they only started calling their members like certain higher ranks, like
That's one of their bait and switch
different
methods.
names for them, like calling the people who give out the speeches and everything. Like, they didn't start calling them clergymen until recently, just like within the past decades. And that was around about when they were being sued by the IRS.
Okay. So,
They're
point
leaning so
being
much
is,
towards being called a religion didn't happen until the past couple of decades. It hasn't been that way always.
they didn't get their complete documentation and recognized as a religion from the United States. I mean, it originally started off with
Not
Dianetics,
anymore.
right? I mean, I don't know how much you know about Dianetics and Scientology and what the whole thing is.
Yeah, we've
You
all
know,
done a lot of
or-
research on
I
it.
know
It's really
Dianetics
hard.
is a
Now,
pulp magazine.
now, let me ask you this. You said you've done a lot of research. Now, what kind of research have you done? Like,
Well, most of us
exactly
have,
like,
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 I can't
documents.
talk for everybody, but me personally, I disagreed with everything when I first heard about it. So I did my own research from Scientology's own documents. I
Okay.
didn't do anything on Anonymous' side until after I had read it and found it to be faulty and full of holes. I mean, yes, a lot of religions are that way, but this one is something that came up within the past 50 years. And
Dianetics and
Yes.
Scientology. Right, exactly. In the last 50 years, correct.
yeah, and L. Ron Hubbard wasn't the best.
All right, I'll be up in a minute.
L. Ron Hubbard wasn't the best man to actually
He
put
died
out
a
this
few
kind of
ago.
information. I mean, yes, everybody has their opinions, but for something as preaching so strongly about something, he ought to at least practice what he preaches. And
Explain.
well, first off, the best
Uh,
quote
David
from him,
Miscavige doesn't go through auditing.
yeah, and how he changed everything. He changed all the books and recommended that everybody buy his books. That's why the book sales are so high this past decade.
That what do you mean?
He revised Hubbard's old books.
There's a reason for that, though.
What is it?
The reason for that was after going through the books, right? You're talking about Miscavige, right? How
Yes.
he revised the books, right? He found out that at some point in time, what had happened was there were errors and omissions in the books as they were supposed to be originally done and documented.
But he also changed some of the tapes. Some
No,
of like
he didn't
Hubbard's
change the
actual
tape.
recordings. He did some of his own research and suggested some
Actually,
of it.
actually, the thing that happened was he took the older
Got rid of them.
stuff.
Well, yeah, everything needs revision over time because
right,
it doesn't
right.
always apply.
Yeah, I see the parallel
Actually,
now.
that's not. What happened was he took the stuff, right, or the books and the tapes, and they went through it and they spent, a long time to get back to the original part. Stuff that was, say, distorted or not clear at the very beginning, right? Oh, wait, I missed a couple of words here or there, or the books,
Yeah.
the books were missing different parts. It's like, well, hold on, or they got admitted through editing or whatever it was at the time. So his whole idea was to go back to the way it was originally intended, without anything,
Yeah,
as far as even as far as like the English and everything else is concerned.
yeah, because even that has changed.
I gotta run, but it's been good talking to you. You should really research a little bit more. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's a constant process.
so should you. I've researched. I mean, it's everybody's belief, right? It's what you believe. It's what I believe. Everyone has different
Yeah,
beliefs.
the
So
thing is we don't
Yeah,
we don't
schizos
disagree
believe a
with
lot of
what you
things.
want to believe at all.
okay.
Sure.
We greatly agree with the free zone where they can get their information however they please and practice it as they wish. So we don't have a problem with that. That's not what we're saying.
All right.
Would you like to join our discussion?
Would you like a beer?
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Take care.
All right.
See you next time.